My spidey senses are tingling. I should have known.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Well, I mean, yo YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Justin, bringing you guys a brand new video. So today I'm going to be eating and training like Tom Holland. If you don't know who Tom Holland is, he is the newest MCU Spider-Man actor. He also has been in quite a few other movies, but he's probably best known for his Spider-Man role. And believe it or not, I've actually been told that I look like him before. I don't really see it, but oh well, man. So according to Tom Holland's trainer, he doesn't really have like a super specific diet or meal plan. He basically just told him to have meals with 2 fists of greens, 2 fists of carbs, and 2 fists of protein. So yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of lean protein, carbs, rice, sweet potatoes, and then whatever greens you guys like. I mean, broccoli, spinach, you know, whatever. It's pretty much what his diet consisted of. Tom Holland also is a little bit of a smaller guy. He's about 145, 150 pounds. So for Spider-Man, he had to kind of have some lean muscle packed on. So he said it was a struggle getting in all the meals that he had to eat. With that being said, today we're going to be having 5 high-calorie meals, totaling in 3,119 calories. This is going to be really similar for how he ate to prepare for the Spider-Man movies. So without further ado, before we get started, leave a like and subscribe. And let's get meal 1 in, breakfast. All right, so meal 1 is 4 eggs scrambled. If you guys saw me crack the eggs, I kind of butchered that. Comment below your favorite way to have eggs, actually. Mine is definitely over medium, but we're doing scrambled today. Oatmeal with 2 tablespoons of sun butter and banana. That actually is pretty fire. So I kind of just started eating oatmeal like on my own, but I'm glad that's kind of a part of this. Anyways, this is a pretty well-proportioned meal. Perfect to just start the day off. Feeling energized, feeling good. The macros for this are 705 calories, 67 grams of carbs, 34 grams of fat, and 36 grams of protein. So let's get into this. I am starving. I started the video off a little bit later today. Let's dig in. All right, last bite. I'm extremely full now. That was actually a pretty heavy meal. 700 calorie breakfast. Usually I only have like a 300 calorie breakfast. I like to eat most of my food in the nighttime. Tom Holland has his spaced out throughout the day, which is probably more optimal. Now that meal 1 is complete, I will see you guys in about an hour for meal number 2. All right, so meal number 2 is a pre-workout meal that consists of 4 rice cakes, 2 tablespoons of sun butter, 1 banana, and a protein shake. This is the Jacked Factory unfinished whey protein. If you guys want to try this protein powder, just use code JCUP for all of the Jacked Factory products for 20% off. Get yourself a nice discount. But anyway, this is another high calorie balanced meal, perfect to fuel my workout. All the carbs from the rice cakes should give me a pretty solid pump and sustainable energy. So the macros for this meal are 545 calories, 82 grams of carbs, 20 grams of fat, and 12 grams of protein. So I'm going to enjoy this and then take on Tom Holland's Spider-Man workout. Wish me luck. Last bite. That was a big bite. Now we gotta wash down with the protein shake. Oh, God. Oh. I'm not used to eating this much this early in the day. It's like 1 o'clock, but it's early for me. Oh, my stomach hurts. This is gonna be a fun workout. So Tom Holland is an extremely athletic individual. Tom has a background in gymnastics, and he also has been seen doing some boxing workouts. Since this is a bodybuilding focused channel, I'm going to be doing his weight training today. Tom has a personal trainer who tailors his workouts to target multiple muscle groups, so he can pack on muscle while also staying lean. He also does a circuit style of training, so he is constantly moving, keeping his heart rate up so he can burn more body fat and also gain muscle. The Spiderman workout consists of 5 rounds. Starting off, it's deadlifts for 8 to 10 reps, incline bench press for 10 to 12 reps, hanging leg raises for 15 reps, and dips for 12 to 15 reps. I do not have a dip bar at my home gym, so we're gonna be doing just bench dips today. But without further ado, we're gonna get into this. Wish me luck, boys. Okay, that was pretty tiring. I can definitely see why he has the heart rate up. All right, well, we have 4 more rounds of that. I'm gonna take probably like a minute rest in between because it said to have minimal rest. So see you guys in a minute. Round 2 complete. Hanging leg raises are gonna be rough. Hopefully I can just get 10, the last 3. Whew, this is quite difficult. I think it's just because my style of training is so different since I do more like power building. I'm used to taking like pretty long rests in between sets and kind of going heavier. But this workout definitely is good. If you wanna stay lean, pack on some lean muscle. 3 rounds left. Let's just bust them out. Well guys, I was going to wrap up the Tom Holland Spiderman workout. So that was pretty difficult just because, again, it really keeps your heart rate up and you're doing a lot of like mix between some body weight and some like heavier lifting. It was also my first time conventional deadlifting in over a year. I switched to sumo a while ago, but I decided I feel like Tom Holland probably does it conventional, so I switched forms today. Anyway, I'll see you guys now for meal number 3, the post-workout meal. All right, so meal number 3. Sorry about that, guys. So meal number 3, our post-workout meal, is 8 ounces of 93.7 ground beef, 2 cups of jasmine rice, and 2 cups of spinach. So as you guys can see, looks pretty healthy. But a balanced post-workout meal is essential for muscle growth. You have the quick digesting carbs, protein to rebuild the muscles, and then some healthy fat. To eat like Tom Holland, you can kind of be more flexible with the protein, carbs, or vegetables that you choose. I mean, for me, I'm more of like a rice and I really like ground beef guy, but if you guys like steak or if you guys more like chicken or turkey, whatever it may be, it doesn't really matter just as long as you're following that principle of having just basically 2 cups of one of each of those categories. 2 fists, as his trainer likes to say. So the macros for this meal are 830 calories, 101 grams of carbs, 23 grams of fat, and 57 grams of protein. So let's get into it. Good chunk of the way through. Something I forgot to mention, I know I said earlier that Tom Holland complains about having to eat so much, and I agree. This is a lot of food. I usually don't have like this much rice or this much meat like in one sitting. It's been a struggle, especially that workout. I was just extremely full the whole time. Last bite. Done. Meal number 4 is another protein shake. It's the same one as earlier, just the Jack Factory unfinished whey protein, and then oatmeal with 2 tablespoons of sun butter and banana. So that looks pretty good, and I am about ready to get started. I'm still pretty full. Tom Holland, I feel for you, bro, but I guess you just gotta get the calories in. It's important for him to get in his calories and protein, so he needs to have things that are more calorie dense. So having a protein shake with oatmeal is higher calorie and will help him get in all the calories and protein that he needs. So the macros for this are 595 calories, 70 grams of carbs, 20 grams of fat, and 36 grams of protein. So like I said, it's pretty easy to eat. I feel like this is a lot easier to eat than like the whole ground turkey and rice and spinach we had earlier today. This should go down pretty well. And it's about 600 calories. So yeah, stuff like this is definitely things that he utilizes just because he struggles eating. I've kind of learned that I struggle a little bit while bulking. I personally eat 3,700 calories. Let's get into this. One more to go, one more meal. I am really full. We have made it to the final meal today. So meal number 5 is 6 ounces of chicken breast, 1 sweet potato, and then about 2 cups of broccoli. This is kind of like your stereotypical bodybuilding meal. That's just how Tom Holland had to eat to pack on as much muscle as possible. And after all that eating today, this meal is a little bit lighter in calories, but it is definitely calorie dense. I mean, that's a lot of food right there. The macros for this are 315 calories, 31 grams of carbs, 1.5 grams of fat, and 47 grams of protein. I am extremely full, and chicken and broccoli just does not sound appealing. Well, that is going to do it for training and eating like Tom Holland for a day. Even though Tom Holland is a little bit smaller than his superhero counterparts, he still had to put in a lot of work to obtain the physique that he had in the movies. To rate his diet, I'm gonna give it a 6 because I feel like you can probably find something a little bit more sustainable with a little bit more variety. And then I'm gonna give his workout an 8 because I think it's probably a great one just for people who want to kind of build muscle, burn fat, keep their heart rate up, and just have a solid workout. With that being said, the total macros for today are 3,119 calories, 354 grams of carbs, 102 grams of fat, and 213 grams of protein. So pretty good macros there. I think since I paid $50 for a Spider-Man costume, I gotta put it on one more time for the outro. All right, that's a little bit better. Guys, like I said earlier, some people say I look like Tom Holland. I don't really see it personally, but have gotten some comments before. That is going to do it for today's video. Comment below who you'd like to see me diet and train like next. This one was pretty fun, but I know that there's some crazy celebrity diets out there. Leave a like, subscribe. Peace out.